Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. Oh, man. You know, it feels good to say that every time I come back. Anyways, last time we played, we took out that wonderful little beastie, gained ourselves a hero pawn, and now we're onward and offward with our new companion, Ricky, who is not in my party because he is worthless to me. Look, I don't want to go into the amount of snobbery it's going to take for me to explain why I'm never going to use him. Needless to say, it kind of falls into the same reason I'll probably never use Sharla ever again. In any case, let us continue onward with our frightful adventure, everybody. Man, oh man. It's been an experience. We got to get to the head of this thing, though, don't we? Like, that's the big thing here. It's getting on top of this thing's head, right? Because that's where our vision seems like it makes the most sense, right? Is on top of this thing's dome, which we still have to get to. Shouldn't be a huge issue, though. I'm not too concerned. And as you can see here, the Telethia is defeated. Melia has completed her mission. Dunga gives permission for the party to go to the Aerith Sea, but first they must reunite with Melia, who is somewhere in Frontier Village, which is what we're going to be doing right now, wherever she may actually be. You know, I'm kind of happy she's at least a little warmed up to us. Not like a lot. I don't expect her to ever really be on our side. I feel like she's always going to have sort of that higher than thou attitude. A very much a Bastila sort of deal with her. I can already sense it. She has a higher than thou attitude, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be explained. Given how she looks and how she's able to use ether the way she is, she's probably not like 100% human. Or if she is, she's some offshoot, some variant of human. I'm sorry. My mistake. My bad. Jesus, Melia, where the fuck did you go? Making me run all over this fucking place for you. Ah, here she is. Found her.
Melia. What will you do now?
I would like to repay you for your help. Permit me to act as your guide to Aerith Sea.
Of course. We'd love you to.
But I must warn you. Aerith Sea is vast. Do you know where you wish to go?
There's a dark tower at the head of the Bionis. I saw it in a vision. That's where I must go.
A dark tower? Then we need not search at all.
So you've heard of it?
Heard of it? I have seen it. A dark tower at the head of the Bionis. Only one place fits that description. So you know it. I believe what you saw was Prison Island.
Prison Island? Dixon said the same thing.
Indeed. Melia, have you ever been there?
I have not set foot upon the island, but I know of it. Prison Island is sealed. No one may enter without Imperial sanction.
Imperial sanction, eh? That means we'll be needing someone to grant us entry. I've heard that Aerith Sea is home to an empire ruled by the High Entia. They might be our best chance.
You are knowledgeable for a Homs.
Sanctions? Empires? Anyone help here?
A sanction is permission from someone important. An empire must be a place ruled by an emperor. In other words, we need an emperor's permission to enter the island.
This emperor, is he important?
Long before we Homs built the colonies, a group of so-called royal types, or Imperials, ruled our lands. Think of them like the heads of our colony, but with much greater influence and power.
Now I get it. Dunban knows more than a textbook.
Are you kidding? That's first year Homs history, Rhine.
I might have slept through that class. So when do we get to meet these High Entia folks?
You are so... Oh, forget it. First, we must travel to the Imperial capital.
We'll see how easy it is to see this emperor.
My promise was to be your guide. I will not break it.
Melia, Isn't that the...
The shortcut to Erith Sea. Yes.
Huh. Suspiciously, we're still missing one slot for a character. So, this place we're going to is called Prison Island. Doesn't exactly sound like a very... Oh, god damn it, game. God damn it. Oh my god, there are so many quests. Ugh. This is all my weekend is ever going to be, is me questing. That is it. God. So, I'm already here. I might as well address the elephant in the room. This is going to be primarily a story playthrough. I don't see myself getting a lot of the other stuff in this game accomplished in just a story mode. The fact of the matter is, a lot of the stuff I need requires like either post-game shit or like maximum level shit, and like that's not practical. You know what I mean? Like that's not gonna be practical. Never mind the fact that I can basically topple anything I run into. I mean, I haven't really had any trouble fighting really anything, honestly, if you must know. It's actually been kind of dumb just how easy this game has been for me. Oh, wow. I don't know if I'm ever going to actually use you, though. Like, that's sort of a concern I'm having right now. Like a general fucking concern that may or may not be addressed at some point. Not sure. Not really sure what I'm going to do with you. Or even you, for that fact. I have no idea what we're doing with you, Melia. I genuinely don't know. You might get used, you might fucking not. I don't have a clue. Yeah, a lot of this isn't going to get done. Like, no matter how much I tell myself, I can't justify putting that many hours. Like, look, I'm at 30 hours, and we're barely even halfway through the game. Barely. Alright? And that's not going to even be including anything else I do off screen. So, I'm going to make you guys this much of a promise. I will do what I can. I will accomplish however much I can, however I see fit, and within reason, mind you. But other than that, I'm not making any promises, as I just don't think that's fair, and I don't think that's... It's not fair to you guys, and it's not going to be fair to myself if I try to, like, really constrain myself and things get fucking stupid. So, we'll hope for the best and expect the worst. Me can send you to Erith Sea in a flash of light. Are you ready to go? Yeah, obviously.
What is it?
Friends, jumping ball. All go to Erith.
Jump? In that? You're nuts, Furball.
You have nothing to fear. This will take us to Erith Sea.
Who would have thought Erith Sea was right on top of Ricky's village? Dive deep enough, you can reach their tree.
Perhaps you should try.
Might do. Haven't decided yet.
Is something wrong?
Aren't you curious? About why we're going to Prison Island, I mean.
It is not common for Homs to visit this region. You may have good reason, but forgive me. I do not pry into other people's business.
It's definitely bugging her, Shulk.
How dare you, you clown?
It's okay, Melia. We're not strangers anymore.
Well, You're right.
So then you'll listen to our story?
Yes. Tell me why you are here.
Basically, it all started when...
I see. I had heard about the Mechon assault on the lower regions, but did not know the situation was so grave. How lucky we are. Hey, what's that?
Is that?
You are looking at Prison Island.
So that's Prison Island.
Yes. And that is the Imperial capital, Alchemoth.
It's not just me, right? A floating city's a bit weird.
Built with superior defenses in mind.
Incredible. What technology makes this possible?
I do not know, and I've never had the need to.
You don't know? It doesn't freak you out?
You can eat bread without knowing how to bake it. Makes sense to me.
You will need Imperial sanction to enter Prison Island.
Okay.
We will travel to the capital first.
And how do you expect us to get up there? Fly?
There is a transporter up ahead. We can use that.
We've been deep sea diving. Now we're gonna fly? This place gives me the creeps. I guess we don't have a choice. Right. Onwards to the capital.
Still,
What is it, Dunban?
it's a sight to behold. Those look like anti-Mechon defense systems.
Their technology looks eerily similar to the place at the start of the game where we had to go get the canisters from. You know, I'm gonna say it. I feel like maybe I'm fucked up in this game at some point, because I have been grossly over-leveled for quite a while in this game, and it hasn't really eased up really at all. Ryan, I need you to shut up, please. Thank you. Yeah, but this technology looks very similar to what we saw when those robots attacked us at the start of the game, where the canisters were. They weren't quite Mechon, so it does kind of make sense. But that kind of leads to, like, bigger issues, though, right? Like, the Mechon are, like, self-replicating, right? I think. I'm not 100% sure. I've never played this game, so who knows if they're actually self-replicating. They're either self-replicating robots who are inherently self-aware, or at least aware enough to, once again, create more robots, or B, they're created by people who just don't like other people, which is a little fucked up, but wouldn't be the most surprising thing I've ever heard of. I mean, I wouldn't be all that surprised if that turns out to be the case. It's just a whole nother group of people. I mean, what, the High Entia are here, and these are basically Homs, right? I mean, for all intents and purposes, they're Homs, or at least they're an offshoot of the Hom species. So who's to say that Mechon weren't just... Who's to say that the Mechon weren't created by some offshoot of the Homs, right? And then they just took a different direction, right? Let's just create a bunch of fucking robots and just smash people up. Ah, fantastic. You leveled. Great. Because that was entirely necessary. I don't want to fight these fucking nebulas. Fuck these nebulas. 36, huh? Shit. That's not too bad, though. I feel like I could take that. 36 doesn't seem... Alright, we're gonna pull it back so we don't have to fight anything else while we're doing this. And we'll give this shit an award-winning try, right? Yeah, I'm working on it. It's on my list of stuff to do.
Here we go. Come on. We're counting on you. Leave it back now. Yeah. Prime time.
Nice.
In your face. We are at one with the battlefield.
Alright, you need to chill out. It's not that serious. That was cool, but it's not that serious. This is not a serious event. I saw we got a new sword, right? Or was that not? No, I guess it wasn't. So what did we... Nope. Whatever we got certainly wasn't anything better than what we have already, that's for sure. I'm not seeing anything really sticking out to me, so I guess it wasn't that great. Moving on. Well, I guess these XP totals seem a little more reasonable than what they were handing us. Yeah, I have noticed up until now that, like, I've been sort of outpacing, like, everything I fought. And it's not like this game is super conducive to, like, the typical stay in one area, fight the same thing for, like, 6 hours and become stronger mentality that I normally tend to follow in RPGs. It doesn't really work that way in this game. Questing is your most effective way to level up. The problem I have with questing early game is that you're kind of dissuaded against it. Like, unless you know that quests are going to progressively start giving you XP, you're not going to want a quest because every single quest you pick up is just going to give you money. And in this particular game's case, they give you a fuck ton of it when you start. You probably noticed I had like 100 grand at the time when I started this game. And that was just what the game gave me for booting it up. I don't know if it's just a definitive edition thing. But yeah, it kind of dissuades you from doing quests because after a certain point, how much do you really care about fucking money? If you look right now, I have 362,000 gold or whatever the fuck the money's called in this game. I don't care about money. Money is like the last thing that really bothers me right now. I really would have to try hard to care about money.
Who are these guys?
Are those wings on their head? They must be High Entia.
Welcome home, Lady Melia. Lady?
Huh?
Thank you, Captain. These Homs and this Nopon are my guests. See them safely to the guest quarters. Give them anything they need.
As you wish. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Melia, are you? Melia.
I cannot speak now, but I shall fulfill my promise.
I understand.
I will arrange for an audience with the Emperor. Will you wait?
We won't move an inch. Trust me.
My thanks.
Lady Melia, he says. Shulk, you thinking the same as me?
Whatever her position is here, Melia won't let us down.
I'm sure you're right.
More of these guys.
I must report the Telethia's defeat to His Majesty and request entry to Prison Island. Shulk is depending on me. I must hurry to the audience chamber.
Oh, okay. We're switching up perspective. Huh. Although I have a sneaking suspicion they attacked us. I don't know why, but I just get the genuine feeling that's what just happened.
You say the second consort's child survived her ordeal?
Forgive me, First Consort. I, Tyrea, vow to see your orders fulfilled.
Whilst she's in the capital, do not underestimate the lengths to which His Majesty and the child's loathsome goons will go. How, pray tell, will you avoid the guards?
I will do whatever it takes.
Oh, your stupidity bores me.
Your Highness,
Enough of your drivel!
We will have our chance when she stakes her claim to the throne.
You know, upon really thinking about it, what if, I'm gonna theory craft, what if like the Mechon are just like these guys' like invention? Like they invented the Mechon? That'd be weird. But like what if? Like why not? These people clearly have the technology. And the Mechon don't seem that far out of date for them, really. The Mechon could have just been like an early form of technology for them, and then they graduated, and then were like, well, fuck, we don't need these old robots anymore. And then the Mechon became self-aware, and then Terminator fucking happened. Just saying. And from the way they're making it sound, I'm going to assume Miss Melia over here is next for the throne. And, there's either a sibling situation going on, or this is one of those one family, two separate houses kind of thing. You know, like on one side of the family, Melia is supposed to be in charge, but then the second half of the family, the other lead sibling should be in charge, but they're not because of favoritism. This is why monarchy is usually a terrible idea, because monarchies can only truly work if everybody is willing to play by the rules, and 9 times out of 10, everyone, generally speaking, are not willing to play by the rules, because why the fuck would you? I mean, no offense, but being royalty is infinitely better than not being royalty. So, any opportunity I have to shank somebody in the side and become king, you know, fuck that, I'm doing it.
Melia Antiqua, First Princess, has returned, Your Majesty.
Raise your head.
Your Majesty.
The Telethia rained havoc on countless veteran knights. You triumphed where they could not. I find it difficult to suppress these feelings of pride for you, my kin.
But, Your Majesty, I failed to return with any of the subjects you entrusted to me. My inexperience cost them their lives.
We will grieve for them, but it could not have been avoided. It was their duty and honor to fight beside you. They were all aware of your limits.
Emperor!
Keep those feelings of frustration close to you. It will help you to remember the debt you owe to those that have fallen.
Your Majesty, concerning such debts, there were others who aided me.
The Homs and Nopon that accompanied you to the capital, they have been arrested by Imperial security.
Shulk and his companions?
Yes, for reasons pertaining to the weapon this Shulk possesses.
Shulk's weapon? Do you mean the Monado?
So it is true. If that weapon is truly the Monado, we shall be forced to take action.
Why?
There is a legend, passed down through the generations, of a divine weapon, the Monado. It is said that the Bionis itself bestows the blade upon a chosen one. However, if the chosen one is black of heart, he will cause the destruction of the High Entia.
Among High Entia exist the good and bad alike. Homs and Nopon are no different. If this boy is the chosen one.
The Divine Seer's interrogation will reveal where his allegiances lie.
So you intend to keep them confined?
We must.
Your Majesty. I assure you, Shulk is of pure heart.
As my successor, you will play a role of great importance. Calm your spirit and be patient.
Dear sister, I can see the Emperor's words have confused you.
Brother.
His Majesty has spoken. He recognizes you as the Crown Princess. You are to be the next ruler of the High Entia.
Me? And not you?
Yes. The Emperor asked for my counsel, and I told him as I tell you now. You will make a fine Empress. There is no one more suited to leading our people. You proved that when you dispatched the Telethia.
I don't know what to...
Melia.
But the soldiers. I am not fit to rule. I should visit their families and beg for pardon.
Melia, you know that this is not allowed.
I know. But it does nothing for the guilt I feel.
It is as the Emperor said. Grieve their departing, and engrave in your heart their great deeds.
I will.
You are right to question these things, but take pride in who you are. The Emperor has chosen wisely in you, Melia.
I am to be crown princess.
Yes, you are. The Ministries of Research and Records are united in support of His Majesty's decision. I, Minister Lorithia, have no objection to your appointment.
I understand.
I would never openly question our Divine Emperor. But the wielder of the Monado, the Chosen One, might be a useful tool.
You think so too?
Yes, but a lowly servant of the realm such as myself could never question His Majesty. However, if the Divine Seer were to intervene...
The Seer could free Shulk.
They should be exchanging words as we speak.
Idiot bird brains. What do we do? A fancy prison is still a prison.
What happened to Melia? I don't see her locked up in here with us.
Exactly. She's in on this.
Shulk, any thoughts here?
Melia won't let us down. She promised to take us to Prison Island. And she's not the kind of person to break a promise.
Okay, Shulk. You win. I believe you. And if you believe Melia, then no arguments from me.
You know, it is kind of telling the High Entia to be so afraid of the Monado. But that doesn't make any sense, right? Because the Monado... Do they know about the Monado? Like, how much do they really know?
Yo.
Yeah?
The ones who came to meet Melia were also wearing those masks. What in the world is going on?
Yes.
Shulk, you have have to worry. Bird people not bad. Alright if you say, furball.
Right.
We have never had any contact with High Entia before. Perhaps they're being cautious just as we would.
You are to be interrogated by the Divine Seer. Stand back.
Alvis! What are you doing here?
I see. So that is why you are here.
Is Melia okay? We didn't mean to cause her any trouble.
Rest assured, she is fine. The real reason you have been detained is not because you are outsiders.
You don't mean...
Yes. The Monado. You see, the High Entia and the Monado go back many years. Millennia, in fact.
Ah.
Leave everything to me. I shall see to it that you are not held for long. We cannot have the saviors of Her Highness treated as criminals now, can we? Free these people. I shall take responsibility for their actions whilst inside the capital. They are now guests of the Imperial family.
Sir.
I am required to report to His Majesty. Otherwise, I would escort you around the capital. Use this room at your leisure. You are free to roam the city or stay here and rest. Farewell.
Hold on, Alvis. I need to ask you...
Be patient. I know what it is you wish to ask. Do not fear. You will learn when the time is right.
The life of the rich. So where are we going?
Anywhere but here. I'm bored of this stuffy room.
Okay then.
Ricky, find Melly for Shulk.
Ricky, wait.
Your Eminence.
What God want?
If you're after Alvis, he's gone.
What? Where did he go?
What happened?
We received an SOS from a small squadron repairing a transporter at Erith Sea. But the transmission was interrupted, and we have lost all contact with the squadron.
Sounds like they need our help.
Shulk and Ricky go help. Ricky and friends help people in trouble.
Of course. We're happy to help.
But you're outsiders.
Soldier man, not worry. Hereupon Ricky is here to save the day.
It is most appreciated. We need all the help we can get.
Well, I guess we got our next mission, huh? I guess despite us being outsiders, we're still gonna take our fucking help. I never, you know what, that's one thing in video games I've never quite grasped, right? These people are genuinely terrified, or at the very least suspicious, of Shulk's intentions with the Monado, right? But, like, if our goal was to destroy the High Entia, wouldn't it be a little more obvious? I mean, we certainly wouldn't have went through the trouble of helping Melia. Oh, I mean, maybe we would have just to get in, but I mean, I just don't see the point to that, man. There are so many easier ways to sabotage someone. Anyways, I'm about to wrap up this particular episode. It's actually been sort of a blast. But I see there's a shop.
Are you that?
I am in fact that guy. Believe it or not, that is very true. Skycap. It's actually really good. Why is swimming top so good? Aquatic cloak. I don't really... I'll decide later. I don't have the patience for this right now. Nope. Yes. 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 And yes. There is some good shit here, though. Not gonna lie. It looks like a lot of this stuff is uniquely really good. So I will be by here later to stock up on gear. Well, I don't like to buy gear in this game sometimes because I feel like I'm always going to end up finding the same gear. Oh, oh my god, it's actually, oh wow, it's actually an escalator. Shit. I wasn't expecting there to be an actual escalator in a video game. That did not occur to me that was going to be a thing. Gonna be real though, this is a fairly impressive sight for a fucking Switch game. Not gonna lie. I don't want to imagine what this actually looked like on Wii though. God, I've seen the Wii version recently, and man, that did not age well. Shit, that aged, oof, aged like sour milk more than it aged like fine wine, unfortunately. So, where is it? Like, how big is this fucking area? Oh. Okay. Wow. 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 Okay. Damn. We got a lot to do. Till then, guys, stay tuned for more Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm signing out. Boy, oh boy, look at those visuals. Damn. Till then, guys, stay tuned. I will see you all next time. Shit.